what today's video is about. When he yells at you, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Let's get going. You and Bakugou Katsuki have been together for over a year now, and though your love for each other was strong, the two of you still had your fair share of arguments. You knew Bakugou had a fiery personality and could be hot-headed at times, but you never thought he would lash out at you. It all started when the two of you were training together. You had been practicing your quirk when Bakugou suddenly criticized your form. You tried to explain yourself, but he cut you off, yelling,
"What the hell is that? Your form is terrible."
You flinched at the sudden outburst, not expecting Bakugou to react so aggressively. You took a step back and looked at him, hurt and confused. "What's your problem, Katsuki?" you asked, trying to keep your voice steady.
"My problem is that you're not taking this seriously,"
he snapped back.
"We're supposed to be training to become heroes, and you're not even trying."
You felt tears prick at the corners of your eyes, heard that Bakugou would speak to you like that. You had been putting effort just as much as he had, and you didn't appreciate his tone.
"I am trying,"
you said, your voice shaking slightly.
"I just don't have as much experience as you do."
Bakugou huffed, rolling his eyes.
Excuses,
he muttered.
"If you want to be a hero, you need to toughen up."
You felt a knot form in your stomach as Bakugou continued to berate you. You didn't understand why he was being so harsh. You knew he was passionate about becoming a hero, but that didn't give him the right to treat you like this.
"Stop it,"
you said, your voice firm.
"I'm doing the best I can."
Bakugou didn't seem to hear you. He continued to yell, his voice growing louder and more aggressive with each passing moment. You could feel your anxiety build, and you wanted nothing more than to leave.
"Katsuki, please,"
you begged. "Stop yelling at me." But he didn't stop. He just kept going, and you couldn't take it anymore. You turned on your heel and began to walk away, tears streaming down your face.
"Where do you think you're going?"
Bakugou shouted after you.
"I can't do this anymore,"
you said, your voice shocked with emotion.
"I need to go."
Bakugou looked at you, his expression softening slightly.
"Wait,"
he said, his voice quieter now.
"I didn't mean to make you cry."
You turned to face him, wiping away your tears.
"You can't just yell at me like that,"
you said, your voice trembling.
"It's not okay."
Bakugou sighed, his shoulders slumping.
"I know,"
he said, his voice filled with regret.
"I'm sorry, man. I just get so frustrated sometimes."
You felt a pang of guilt as you looked at Bakugou's dejected expression. You knew he was passionate about becoming a hero, and you didn't want to hold him back. But at the same time, you just couldn't let him treat you like that.
"I want to support you,"
you said, your voice barely of a whisper.
"But you have to treat me with respect."
Bakugou nodded, his eyes downcast.
"I know. I'll do better. I'll try to."
The two of you stood there in silence for a few moments, tension between you dissipating. You knew that things weren't magically fixed between the two of you. Despite Bakugou's apology, you couldn't shake off the hurtful words he had said to you. You decided to take some time away from him to clear your head and think about the relationship. You avoided him for a few days, not responding to his texts or calls. Bakugou was worried sick about you, but he understood that you had messed up and that you needed some space. He spent those days thinking about how he could make things right between the two of you. Finally, one evening, there was a knock on your door. You got up from your spot on the couch and opened it, expecting it to be one of your friends. Instead, you found Bakugou standing on your doorstep, holding a bouquet of flowers.
Juan, I'm sorry,
He said, his voice soft.
I know I messed up, and I want to make it up to you.
You looked at him, unsure of what to say. Part of you wanted to forgive him, but the other part was still hurt and angry. Bakugou took a step closer, holding out the flowers.
Please,
He said,
I know I don't deserve your forgiveness, but I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make things right between us.
He took the flowers from him, looking at him skeptically.
What do you want me to say, Katsuki? That everything is okay?
Bakugou shook his head.
No, I just wanted to know that I'm sorry. I never meant to hurt you.
He looked down at the flowers, feeling conflicted. On one hand, he missed Bakugou and wanted to forgive him. But on the other hand, he couldn't forget the hurtful words he had said. Bakugou seemed to sense your hesitation.
I know I can't make things perfect, but I promise to work on myself and be a better partner to you. Just give me another chance.
You sighed, feeling torn.
I want to forgive you,
you said.
but I just can't forget what you said. I know. I don't expect you just to forgive me like that, but please, let me try to make it up to you.
You looked up at him, studying his expression. He looked sincere, and you could see the regret in his eyes.
Okay,
You said finally.
I'll give you another chance, but you have to promise me that you won't treat me like that again.
Bakugou nodded, his expression serious.
I promise. I'll do whatever it takes to make things right.
The two of you spent the rest of the evening talking, catching up on each other's lives and discussing the future of the relationship. Bakugou was determined to make things right, and you could see the effort he was putting in. Over the next few weeks, Bakugou made a conscious effort to be a better partner to you. He listened more, apologized when he was wrong, and supported you in your goals. Slowly but surely, you started to trust him again. The hurtful words he had said to you were still there, but they didn't hurt as much as they used to. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you liked this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Goodbye.